Mary and George Villers were a mother and son duo from the 1600s who managed to ascend to the upper ranks of society by seducing the King of England. And with a highly anticipated TV show coming out about them soon, I thought it would be a great time for me to info dump while also recreating this look from the promo material. So, the reigning monarch at the time was King James, and his homosexual tendencies, shall we say, was a very open secret among the court. And after learning about this, Mary saw in her son an opportunity. So she sent George off to France not only to become well-read, but also to learn the ways of the court and to become proficient in dancing. And you have to know, George was a very good-looking man of the time. He was once quoted as being the handsomest bodied man in all of England. So, as you can imagine, our king, upon seeing George, was instantly smitten. Shortly after their meeting in 1614, George was appointed the royal cupbearer and took his place in court. And after performing for the king, he cemented his place as the king's favourite. The pair would constantly write each other love letters, and in front of the entire court, the king once proclaimed his love for George. His reasoning was, God has his John, I have my George. But throughout all this, you can bet that George was social climbing. 3 short years after meeting the king, he had become the Duke of Buckingham. And listen, Mary didn't do too shabby either. She managed to snag herself a richer husband higher up in the court and also cemented her place in history. And all of this is just scratching the surface. We haven't talked about his insane portraits, the fact that he befriended the king's son, or the fact that after he was assassinated, he was buried in the same chapel in Westminster as the royal family. So how much of the relationship was about power and how much was about love, we don't know. And I don't know what's going to be portrayed in this TV show, but I can say I am very, very excited for it. And I know for a fact it's going to be very scandalous.